Thank you. Next, we'll have David Thelen. Hopefully I got that right. Okay.
First of all, I'd like to mention thank you, Chairman Mark Huntsman, and everybody else on the board. I'd also like to mention thank you to the teachers and all the students who are trying hard. I'd like to thank everybody. But the case I wanted to bring up is I wish to talk about the possible way to reduce school suspensions during classes and teens' delinquent behaviors after school. You ever heard of the term HALT? HALT stands for hungry, angry, lonely, tired. HALT affects the behavior of people. Since I have only 3 minutes to speak, I will only talk about the effects about being hungry on behavior. The state of Utah schools could do a simple test, and officials could do a simple survey on the effect of being hungry on students' bad behavior to see if there are correlations between being hungry and behavior. What if students were fed in between the start of school and lunch at around 10 a.m.? Students would also be fed just before they leave school at 3 p.m. at around 3 p.m. Then each school would record the suspension rate for those students who are given mid-morning and mid-afternoon snacks. School officials would compare the number of suspensions before this program is started. Can feeding teens before they leave school for the day affect juvenile delinquent behaviors after classes? As most kids get into trouble between 3 and 6 p.m., many of them are very hungry and they may have not had a bite to eat since around noon. To quantify if these kids get into trouble if they are hungry, police who obtain teens for bad behavior will ask them two simple questions. How hungry are you, and when's the last time you've eaten? The answers to these questions would be uploaded to a database where the state of Utah School Board could see if there's a correlation. At the same time, did you know 40% of all food is wasted? Why not have our communities innovate? Grocery stores and restaurants would donate this food before it goes bad. Many grocery stores and restaurants already make deliveries. These food outlets would simply transport their excess food to the neighborhood schools. This food would be fed to the students at the times mentioned so to make schools and make our schools and neighborhoods safer. How do you pay for this new program? The following is proposed. Grocery store customers would be asked to pick up an extra healthy item. Maybe it could be just a simple banana to donate to schools. At checkout lines, at checkout, customers would could donate $1 to pay for the delivery costs. Restaurants could also donate excess food to schools. Restaurant patrons would ask if they don't mind getting a smaller portion for breakfast and lunch. This would cut down on the leftovers that are simply thrown away later on. Students could eat the food not wasted instead. Customers would also be asked if they would they like to donate an extra $1 to pay for the delivery. Breakfast food would be donated for mid-morning snacks, and lunch food would be donated for mid-afternoon snacks. Logistically, the food retail outlets would deliver these items to the school's cafeteria drop-off points. Cafeteria workers would move this food to hallway locations throughout the schools so teachers can pick up and use it to feed their students in class at 10 a.m. and 3 p.m. The classes at these times would be extended so students can eat. HALT is a real and it affects students' behaviors. Let's invent yourself. Let's get creative. Let's make our schools and neighborhoods safer by such proposals. Do you have any questions?
Well, thank you for your comments.
Okay.
And also your email.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Next we have Lucy.